fitness training fanatics. Training is the process of undertaking an exercise and a diet, and fitness is being physically fit to fulfill a specific task or role. When undertaking training, you have to take into account everything you do and everything you eat. I use this notebook to take into account everything I do, everything I eat, what I eat, how many workouts I do, the sets and reps. It doesn't matter which day, I work out every day and eat right every day. I don't eat any of the food my mom makes. Well, I stopped. But, or anything anybody else makes. And it hurts people's feelings, but I mean, that's how you get to the top, you know? And so I'm gonna explain how this notebook represents the culture of fitness training fanatics. Alright, so athletes all around the world have a record or a book about everything they do and everything they eat, which is why they have a coach, team members, friends, and family, to make sure that they push them to the limits, to make sure that they are always doing what they need to accomplish. And in the notebook, they put their failures, their accomplishments, their no motivation, determination, self-discipline, and dedication. Every time I do this, I create new motivations and everything else every day, because I watch bodybuilding videos, I'll read an inspirational quote and it inspires me to do better. When doing this, when you start, it's a part of using this notebook, part of the culture is because you need to take everything account about your body. Your basal metabolic rate, your body mass index, your body fat, your age, your weight, your height, and everything else about your body, because this is what makes you as an individual in every culture, because no one is the same. So this is what makes you special. My experience from fitness training fanatics was senior year of high school. The only thing I was doing wrong was I wasn't eating right. I was eating my mom's food. And she's Mexican, so Mexican food is known to be high in fats, which is what fitness people do not need. So I started making my own food, and that's my gym bag. That's why it's so big, because I have 6 meals a day. And that contains my carbohydrates, my fats, my proteins. And I have to take into account my macro levels, which is chicken has 32 grams of protein, just itself. So that has to go into account. So I have 40% carbohydrates, 40% proteins, and 20% fats. And when I work out, I make sure I push myself to the limits to where I can't do anything anymore. And when I train, there's people watching me, I get humiliated. I have girls doing more push-ups than me, and it's okay, because that's what pushes me to do better. And I give them credit to what they need and deserve. And I use the book to take into account also my mental and physical strength. In order to become a fanatic in anything you do, you need the right mind and the right heart, because that's what gets you to the top. Being a fitness training fanatic is not easy. Only a handful of people can do it, because you need the right mind to get up every day early, make the food you need to do, train as hard as you can, because your mind gives out before your body does. And if that's what gets in the way, then you're not worth doing the exercises. And I learned that the hard way, because you can't tippy-toe your way through an exercise or a workout, and you can't fake eating 6 meals a day. You need to do what you need to do to get there. And it's hard. Eating right and training hard is hell for me every day. But it's what I like to do, and that's my lifestyle. So It's not easy, but anyone can do it. And I believe that there's no such thing as overtraining. It's just you yourself making you thinking that you're done working out. So I'd like to share a quote with you guys. And this goes to everybody because everyone has their own culture and everything they love to do. So imagine if you would be on your deathbed and standing around you are your ideas, your dreams, abilities, and gifts. But you never wrote that book, you never used your talents, you never used your voice. So they're standing around you looking at you with large angry eyes, saying only you could have given us life. And now we must die with you forever. The question is, if you die today, what abilities, what gifts, what talents, and ideas will die with you? That's my question.